I don't know what Fallbrook is at all. It's, I thought it was full of smugglers. Is that right?
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Is this like a holiday place? Where am I? What is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
No.
Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the hook'em spiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind. A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain. We've got activities of leisure. We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds. Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending your bits now. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Sounds good to me. On the harder settings, you'll need food, water, and sleep. You can only sleep in your bed in the ship, and that's the only way to heal broken bones and stuff, and no quick saves as far as... okay. That'll be an interesting playthrough. It'll make sense for all that food I'm picking up as well, so... And oh yeah, companions can permanently die. I read about that. Didn't fancy the idea of playing like that. Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
Okay, Lilia sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
It's okay. You just point me towards Miss Malin then.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
All right, okay. I'll be back.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey.
Fallbrook. Patron. Is this the saloon? Sublight, salvage and shipping? Oh, nice office. Nelson Mason.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
This doesn't sound like so surefire. So this is like a pleasure palace, like for rich off-worlders to come and chill out in. This ought to be good. Cross your arms. That could be a good response. Lilia sent me to deal with a sublight problem.
I certainly hope you're not insinuating the problem is me.
Is it?
I mean, that would be preposterous. I never do anything under the table. That, Miss Malin ain't aware of. If there's any issue, really, you should talk to her. She's straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality.
I'll do that. Now, what was that favor you wanted?
Oh, right. Well, I mean, if you're interested.
His hair looks
Pure
terrible.
and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Wait, hang on. You mean you get the animals to deliver the drugs for you instead of those automated things? Let me guess, we pocket the half you save.
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
5%? 5%? Charm, make it 35 plus a sample of the goods and you've got a deal. Wink.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
35% doesn't sound like it's enough, to be quite honest, but hey, a job's a job. Actually, is this a really big place? Oh, okay, it's bigger than I was expecting. Let's take a look. Who have we got here? Sublight employee. Can't steal all that. As much as I'd like to. Closed. I'm looking for containers down the back of buildings for extra loot. You guys coming in or not? If you're not, then knock you out and knock you out. But oh, hang on, I can steal this? It's not classed as stealing, actually. Well, that surprised me. I'll help myself to everything then. And that is classed as stealing for whatever reason. A light assault rifle Mark II. They've got some nice things in there. I will get seen. The Chet. Really? The Chet?
No, but thank you. I'm quite all right as I am.
Is that what he calls himself? The Chet? Wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
Thinks I'm a waiter. Okay, seriously, what's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits.
Yep.
And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
What an arsehole. The Chet, isn't that actually the name of a character in a film? I've heard it somewhere before. Where can I find Catherine?
Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
Goodbye. I feel like I want to... Oh, it's empty anyway. I want more stuff. I need some cash.
Arthur today?
But nothing in here that I can get without getting to... Oh. Ah, it's empty. Damn it.
Got crushed during the bridge collapse.
They'll never see that, right? You start on the quest line for the Vicar Max. One of the stops is in this place. Ah, okay. Cheers.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home.
Speak of the devil.
Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
Yes, come on in. Come on in. I want to close the door. So I can have this stuff. Gigantor energy drink? Monster energy drink, effectively. Do you see that you know, Death Stranding features monster energy drink? How do you guys feel about that? Is that a clever move or blatant marketing? Here we go. Reginald Cheney's gold panning log. Report. I can't believe I'm still stuck in this law-forsaken town, but at least I think I may have finally found a spot with promise. Down the tunnel on the riverbank outside of town. Produce 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay something for the teeth. Cheney.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
I guess so. Oh, I'll take that. Oh, wait, are we going backwards here? Yes, I think we nearly were. Cowboy hat guy, just a patron. Let's see what's in here. Guns, guns, guns. Meanwhile... It's like they're just going to let me just walk past them. When you do this in Kingdom Come Deliverance, they follow you around the house. Mind you, I have a bit of a reputation in that game for stealing stuff. Oh, I didn't notice the guy over there. Okay, Duncan.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Do you have a story? Just a vendor. Okay. What can I sell? Let's go to the junk section and sell all the crap. We're going to go with this, I think. Sell all that. I'm slowly getting my cash back up, which is nice. I never looked at that thing. Full cranial helmet. I mean, I can put that sort of armor on my colleagues, right? Because it doesn't matter about their skills, perhaps, as much. Sneak +7. Long guns +7. Sell that one. Dodge. Stealth. Wow, actually, 50 armor. Oh, it's stealth skills -5, though. Sell it. In fact, sell a lot. I'll upgrade sometime later. Hunting rifle ultra. Light pistol Mark II. Don't want that. That'll do. And do you have anything?
I offer high quality and low prices. Pick one for your purchase. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Thanks for the warning. Town built into the side of the mountain. You don't see one of those every day.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
From who? Monarch is a lawless land.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
I see. I think you're not telling me the whole story.
It might be that you're right. But I got no reason to trust you with the truth, now do I? Maybe if you were a better friend to Sublight.
I see.
Ask me again if you're standing with Sublight and proves, and I'll feel more obliged to answer.
So I have no idea if that's like going to lead to a quest, or if it's just purely for a bit of lore and stuff. Anything here looks interesting. Light machine gun Mark II. Skip out of that. Oh, resume. Sorry, just sat in my cable for my headphones. It doesn't have to annoy me when that gets caught up. Can anyone? Oh, there's a guy he was really well hidden. I thought I was by myself up there. I was about to go stealing. So, Malin's House of Hospitality. That is kind of where we need to go into and have a look, but I'll just have a quick... Oh. That's locked. Right, that's obviously story or quest related.
Would be...
Cleaner. Here.
Who's this?
Stocked with better booze.
Jocelyn Julius.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
Why would we have spoken before?
Most of the freshies spend their first night in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
Okay, seems like it's your lucky day.
Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew.
Which crew?
You wouldn't have heard of him. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig.
You're a merc?
Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all.
Probably not. Okay. I'm looking for Devil's Peak.
Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I saw them when we flew overhead.
Horns? Top of the mountain, right?
Massive curved stone peaks if you want to get technical. They're a part of the mountain terrain.
Any survival tips?
Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece.
Do I want to continue this conversation? Sounds like you had a close call.
You can say that again. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them raptidons, then marauders, and that manta queen alive. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame,
Here we
'cause
go.
it was my favorite gun tote.
Here we go. No? Oh, I thought there was going to be a quest to go and get the bag back. How'd you end up in Fallbrook?
Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot.
Okay. Just some nice information. I bet we have to come and talk to her
there.
again for
Very
something.
well.
In fact, I would put money on it. Don't go anywhere. As I rob you. Nah. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so what I am going to do, though, is find my way back to the... Wait a minute. This looks far too good an opportunity. Oh, okay, I can't get in there. Nice waterfalls, by the way. There's
If you're feeling
tunnels.
like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Is that openable? Unlock with a sublight storage key? Okay, I guess we've got some quests to go and do down there. We can't steal this stuff. So what we're going to do now, apart from... Is this like a space landing pad here? A launch pad? Let's have a look up here. Does this unlock? Can I bring my ship over here? Insert Hawthorne's ID cartridge. Okay. Remote landing status success. Exit. It brings the ship over instantly. That's pretty handy in case we need to go back for any quests or to dump stuff on board. Excellent. So what I was actually wanting to do... So many things to go and look at. More vending machines. Wait, was that a separate room or a door to the outside? Just a door, right. Let me get back to the pub. Where is it? I know I came running past it. Been in the shop. And House of Hospitality. I'm going to put that on as a quest, otherwise I am going to totally forget about it. It is Sprat Kings? No, that's not it. It's No, it's not that. It's a completed. It's a companion quest, isn't it? I need to go and talk to her, but that's not what the quest is. What's the empty man? Take Max to search for Reginald along the riverbed. Is that here? That's out of there. I need to go and talk to Catherine, but it was for... Not this. Let me find it. That's it, I think. No? Retrieve the information he's holding on the salvage location. Deliver it to Catherine. Oh, I have to deliver it to Catherine? I thought I was looking for Catherine. What I was going to do... I was going to save it and come and talk to Catherine next time I stream. There's one more step for Max in the town. Don't worry, we'll get it sorted out. Catherine Malin. And of course, I have to go and explore the possibilities for looting first. That is our priority, after all. Then we can cross this one off the list. Let's go and talk to Catherine. Hang on a minute. This looks important. I'll need to hack it.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I didn't see you there. Oops. I was just leaving. Nothing at all.
Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Let's talk to her now.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy?
I lost reputation for that.
Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook.
Oh, that was the idea.
Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Nice to meet you. Actually, if by nugget of paradise you mean piece of mantidong, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine.
I got rep increase for that.
First, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
We're on a job. The boss sent me, you oaf. Can I get away with that? Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Cut to the chase, Malin. Actually, well, I know about it. The Alter Vitae stuff.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Don't believe that. Remind me what Alter Vitae gas is exactly.
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
I thought about as much. Are you kidding me?
Hold your thrusters. I ain't even got to the tricky part. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Well, we tried that before. Our Sawbones Ellie could probably cook something up.
I shall leave the details to you. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills, or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
That sounds like we might need Pavati with us for that, then. Good thing we have an engineer. Pavati will handle it.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature?
Thought so.
Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
I might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Going into the Borst business? I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit. and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Quest for your companions gives heaps of experience, well worth doing. Oh, I absolutely agree. I started some of them with Pavati, and I was amazed how much XP they actually gave. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing those. All of them. I think they're one of the more fun parts of any game, doing stuff like that. Usually, the ones in Greedfall, well, they were pretty good. They felt a bit like they chewed on a bit, but they were pretty good. Okay, so what specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile.
Now, where we've heard
Hit
that
him where
before.
it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Any tips on how I might get in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
We've got options, okay? Say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
And if I wanted to kill him?
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Don't think I want to kill him. Sounds good?
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Yeah, thanks. I'm just going to go and see Duncan in the dry goods place, because otherwise I will forget about that option. Just
Catherine's
next door,
great,
right?
ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't...
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash.
What?
No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
I don't want to see your lower back. Anything, thank you very much. Catherine said you can give me an ID cartridge for the C&P factory.
Not so fast. My biometric IDs are special goods. Only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
I am special clients. I think the fact that Catherine Mallon sent me for it makes me special enough. Or I could do the intimidate. Flex, check the list again. Let's go for persuade.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right.
Thought you'd have this thing ready.
Bit to the left, mayhaps.
Amateur.
That'll do it. For a C&P factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all,
I see.
or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
Pardon? I don't have anything itching, thank you very much. I should go.